Hey everybody, quick intro just for context. For hours after releasing the Welcome Home video, a lot of you ended up sending me Twitter notifications of secrets you discovered on the site, and it was all so excellent and exciting that I felt compelled to open a stream. By the time that happened, the creative team behind Welcome Home were aware and watching. So it was equal parts exploration of hidden details with the community and acknowledging the work done. And apparently, all of this is only the prologue, which is fantastic. I've edited the stream down to the relevant portions for you. Have fun, be on the lookout for updates on Welcome Home, and do give love to Clown and anybody he points out as a collaborator. I'll see you all again, real soon. The whole staff is watching and grinning ear to ear. I want you to know how happy we all are. We're all happy. We, my crowd, our crowd, all of us are happiest when there is beautiful art out in the world, unique creations made by passionate people who had nothing to it except the love and the skills that they had and what little money they could afford to put towards something. That's what we celebrate here. So we are thrilled. We are thrilled. Gidvenicus, Dr. Darkspeed, thank you for subbing. Right, so about the guest book. We have a lot to go over now because after I put out the video, you guys went through the site and tore it apart and found a whole bunch of beautiful things. Can you all see the headers at the top, I hope? You see how it says thankyou.png? People figured out very early that if you examine the titles, you get messages. I like Poppy too, neighbor.png. Honk honk, haha. So you might remember, I kind of took a look at this and I asked what this might be about. At least I remember feeling that. Page 6 has a very interesting one, I'm sure. We'll definitely dig through all of this. We've got a lot to go through that people have been sending me notifications on and posting in comments. Spartan Phoenix, thank you for subbing. So, where am I? With me, neighbor. Hello, why are you smiling this way? I love bugs. Now, people are assuming that these are all Wally. And I'm inclined to believe it because Wally is the artist. Sally, is that you? So yes, whoever is drawing these images, they are leaving messages. And it is most likely Wally, from what we saw earlier in the hidden comments. Our neighbors are here, thank you too. How's it going? I love the colors, there's so many here. Rainbow, titled, Here You Go. Hello. Hello, neighbor. Spiral. That's kind of ominous, right? Poppy is big, I love her too. I like your nose. I love Frank. I love Frank too. He frowns. I think he is funny. Okay, so that's how we get the full thing. You are lucky. Come by often, neighbor. I can hear you, neighbor. Julie is my friend now. Julie's my friend too. So let's look at some of the strange stuff. Oh, Emily, why do you like eye contact? So you will know I am looking at you, neighbor, or I am talking to you. Eesh. No fear. Lot of love. Look, Ma, I'm on TV. You are on TV. Alright, people were mentioning page 6. Let's check page 6. I totally forgot this show existed. I used to love watching it as a kid. I'm amazed other people remember the show too. I thought the show went away forever. What? There's a message. Excited to see what happens. This response was, it's not time yet, I'm looking. Okay, check this out. Where am I? What is this place? If someone is reading this, please help me. I have no clue what is happening here. Who, something there are these people, I think. That's what they are. They look almost like strange puppets from a child's book. But if there's anyone here reading this, help me please. Why are you fibbing? You are not here. I'd something. Please do not lie to me. Why are you fibbing? You were not here. I don't see you. Please do not lie to me. I like yellow too. I'm yellow. Sally is yellow. Frank's nose is yellow. So that's more hint that it's him. This spiral again. Scratch harder. Unreachable itch in the back of my mind. Wally. Our name. Yep, that's confirmation. What is this scratch out? No memory. Hiya, Wally. You and your friends sure seem like a bunch of wonderful folks. What's your favorite memory with each of your friends? No memory. So he has no memory? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Wally is within the site. So, when it comes to the missing letters, actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and show you this. Because this was one of the first huge revelations from today. A lot of you sent this in. But Galactic G, or Galactic C sent this. Quite a few of you also sent this, like Real the Arctic Fox. If you look at this on mobile, you find a new image in place of home. It's a void with a spiral. The spiral. Do you see? The spiral that Wally keeps putting on the guest book. And yes, there was a... Wait, like there was a sketch of a head behind the house? Ooh. But yeah, this is one of the important things that popped out to me. Because when I was tabbing through, checking things out in my recording, I noticed that for some reason, there was a big So Below square underneath the house, and I didn't know why. I thought it might have been a formatting error, just a coding or linking error. But, as you can clearly see, no. There was a hitbox, yeah. There was a hitbox underneath. So, this is what it was trying to show us. So House was on top of this to let a little bit out, but this was the rest of what was underneath. Now, as for some of the other things that have been sent to me, let's go ahead and see one of the pages composed of typing in the hinted at odd letters for a URL. This one is titled Answer. And I haven't looked at it beyond seeing this, so we are all about to experience this for the first time, unless you found it earlier. Okay. What is this? Let's go. Not the time for screaming! Oh, the sound is changing. This might just end up being a static loop, but... Oh no, the camera's moving too. Alright, let's be patient. There's something in the sound. There's something in the sound.
A lot more fun in here.
There's like a voice inside of the sound. I'm gonna have to visit that later and try to rip the guts of the sound out of the track. In the spinning head Frank gif, the books say, "Hello, it's you know who? I'm your something." Oh, you're gonna tackle that, Sweet Billiam? Okay. So that's one thing. All right, and apparently you find other things by rearranging the letters.
What's this?
You can't see us apparently. There are 4 combinations that work. Oh. Wow, okay. Hello. Oh! Fuck! You're there. Yep. Hello.
Thanks for the help, bud.
I can't see you. Do you? Let me guess, see me? Yeah, I kind of wish that we didn't, then stay quiet. The GIF is much larger. Yeah. If you want to see the full GIF, here you go. Yep, there he is. Brighten the image. Ooh, try again. Okay, so there's a few different combinations of the letters. And yes, it appears that E was absolutely a clue. The E from news was a clue. If you're on a small enough screen, tilt it up to see him. Ooh. Answer, try again. Alright, what else have we got from the combos? Oh, yeah, Pegasus device came through with a whole bag of wins. This is another try again, but look at this.
Damn good margarita.
There we go. Okay. A butterfly enters from the right side of the frame and moves across the screen. The camera follows the butterfly. The next shot reveals Wally sitting at his favorite painting spot underneath a tree with an easel in front of him. Nothing is on it. Wally turns his head and looks at the camera. "Hello, neighbor. How are you today?" Wally laughs and turns fully around. "I hope you are happy. I feel happy too. When I am happy, I like to paint. I like to paint to feel happy too. What do you do to feel happy?" Wally pauses for the viewer. Wally laughs. "I think that would make me happy too. Even though I am happy, neighbor, I have a problem. I don't know what to paint." The camera focuses on the empty easel to emphasize this. "I could paint a butterfly, or a rock, or a tree. There are many things to paint. I can't decide." Make sure to open the GIF in the center of the page in a new tab too. I will. There are too many things to paint. Can't decide what I would like to do. I don't know how to solve this problem. Neighbor, when you have a problem, what do you do? The camera pans out to reveal Barnaby walking in from the right side. Barnaby is holding a hot dog in his mouth. Okay. Number in the upper right corner? Yeah. Okay, so they're all different views of the same script page. Number 15, subject help. Watch the gift for a little longer. Okay. Yeah, alright. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh! Oh, shit. We do have somebody, Starscream.flv, Inversely Analog, who actually did take a look. Something about an MP3 file. A spectrogram. Yeah, okay. Could it be a full-on spectrogram? Sure. But I know the sounds of a spectrogram, and that one, that's tough. Weird numbers on the bottom right of what appears to be 6, 7, and 8, all on top of each other while the telephone image has those 3 numbers taped up. Right, the numbers are so hard to read, sometimes I can't see them.
Fun in here.
There's a clue about numbers here. There's a clue about numbers. Okay. Alright, so we have answer. Here's something new. Oh my god. Lena. Thank you. I'm sorry, I was very distracted with our own nonfiction investigation. And Mercury Wolfo, thank you for resubbing. Yep, salute the Raiders.
The day when the flag.
The O&O. Hail Hydrate, yeah. Okay, so for whatever this GIF is underneath it, I'm not going to be able to hit that without an actual link. So this is a different version of the accident page when you stray too far. Oh, somebody has the link to the OGIF. Thank you. OPEM. No, that did not do it. However, this is what the default page looks like when you mess it up. What did I do for work before I became a YouTuber and streamer? Just spent about almost like not quite a century, but a century being summoned. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap because I was never fucking paid. Such is the life of a demon. So yeah, this is the standard page, and this is the changed page. And yes, you can click this. This does bring you back, but this actually goes somewhere. Now listen up. Duets. Oh, here we go. Alright, we do control it. Pleasure is payment? Yeah. Yeah, usually I was the one doling it out, though. Or, literally. The concept of the AC/DC song. But that's another story, okay? This is the story we're focused on. Are you ready? Let's hear.
Thanks for the help, bud.
Sounds of the wind heard in the day. Warmed by the moonlight ever passed away. Beautiful dream of my soul. Least while I really was so melody. All other cares of life's busy throng. Beautiful dreamer, awake unto me. Beautiful dreamer, awake unto me. Ha 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 ha. I don't know the other words. That's all Barbie taught me. Do you like it? That's good, I think.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is Beautiful Dreamer, and that's definitely Wally. Wally talking to home? Maybe. It could be Wally talking to home. Or singing to home, which is why it would be a duet, right? Uh-oh, looks like you wandered too far away from home. Head back. Nothing like a Nightmine video to unleash a horde on all the secrets. Yes, because There's nothing as powerful as all of us. And that's a lesson that I keep trying to instill at the end of all my videos. When I tell
Guess
people,
you got $1.
or even in the beginning, when I tell you, please give the creator proper due before you watch any of my video, because you do not know the power that you have on another person's life just by paying them some attention. What are the creator's socials you want to follow? Let me go ahead and grab that for you. Behold! Party Coffin! AKA Clown. And Clown giving sincere love to everybody who followed. Here's everything. The portfolio, the coffee, pinned. If you are enjoying this and you want to see this come to greater fruition, go contribute a coffee, alright? $3. That's all it is $3. Seriously, you got $3 to toss? Toss it to Clown. In this house, we support creators, even if it's just with a change in our pockets. You hope Wally being thrown down a well becomes an in-joke because that shit's hilarious? Hey, if you guys want to make it a meme, then draw the art. What can I say? Don't let your memes be dreams. And actually, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here too. We found everything, apparently, according to Clown. We did good. We did good. Now we just have to wait for the updates. I'm sure we will get them. I'm very positive. I don't know when they'll come, but again, check in periodically. Follow Party Coffin. You'll probably get updates as they come that way. Story time? Yeah, what the hell, why not, right? We got time. I got energy. I'm not burnt out. It's not even been 2 hours. Of course we can story time. Hold on, kids. Can we do another index dive soon? Well, to tell you the truth, everybody, the next stream that you're going to get from me is actually going to be on Friday, and we're just going to shotgun Resident Evil 4 Remake as long as we can. I'm serious. Okay, I got the book. Those who know how this goes already knows how it goes, but I'll explain it to the rest of you. We like, if we can, to end a stream with a reading from Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. Yes, the Brothers Grimm. And I'm going to select 2 titles to choose from, for you to choose from in a poll. Okay. A Tale from the Brothers Grimm. The Hare and the Hedgehog. This story, my dear young folks, seems to be false, but it really is true, for my grandfather, from whom I have it, used always, when relating it, to say complacently, "It must be true, my son, or else no one could tell it to you." The story is as follows. One Sunday morning about harvest time, just as the buckwheat was in bloom, the sun was shining brightly in heaven, the east wind was blowing warmly over the stubble fields, the larks were singing in the air, the bees buzzing among the buckwheats. The people were all going in their Sunday clothes to church, and all creatures were happy, and the hedgehog was happy too. The hedgehog, however, was standing by his door with his arms akimbo, enjoying the morning breezes, and slowly trilling a little song to himself, which was neither better nor worse than the songs which hedgehogs are in the habit of singing on a blessed Sunday morning. Whilst he was thus singing half aloud to himself, it suddenly occurred to him that, while his wife was washing and drying the children, he might very well take a walk into the field and see how his turnips were going on. The turnips were, in fact, close beside his house, and he and his family were accustomed to eat them, for which reason he looked upon them as his own. No sooner said than done. The hedgehog shut the house door behind him and took the path to the field. He had not gone very far from home, and was just turning round the sloe bush which stands there outside the field, to go up into the turnip field, when he observed the hare, who had gone out on business of the same kind, namely, to visit his cabbages. When the hedgehog caught sight of the hare, he bade him a friendly good morning. But the hare, who was in his own way a distinguished gentleman and frightfully haughty, did not return the hedgehog's greeting, but said to him, assuming at the same time a very contemptuous manner, "How do you happen to be running about here in the field so early in the morning?" "I am taking a walk," said the hedgehog. A walk, said the hare with a smile. It seems to me that you might use your legs for a better purpose. This answer made the hedgehog furiously angry, for he can bear anything but an attack on his legs, just because they are crooked by nature. So now the hedgehog said to the hare, You seem to imagine that you can do more with your legs than I with mine. That is just what I do think, said the hare. That can be put to the test, said the hedgehog. I wager that if we run a race, I will outstrip you. That is ridiculous. You with your short legs, said the hare. But for my part I am willing. If you have such a monstrous fancy for it, what shall we wager? A golden louis d'or and a bottle of brandy, said the hedgehog. Done, said the hare. Shake hands on it, and then we may as well come off at once. Nay, said the hedgehog, there is no such great hurry. I am still fasting. I will go home first and have a little breakfast. In half an hour I will be back again at this place. Hereupon the hedgehog departed, for the hare was quite satisfied with this. On his way the hedgehog thought to himself, The hare relies on his long legs, but I will contrive to get the better of him. He may be a great man, but he is a very silly fellow, and he shall pay for what he has said. So when the hedgehog reached home, he said to his wife, Wife, dress thyself quickly. Thou must go out to the field with me. What is going on then? Said his wife. I have made a wager with the hare for a gold louis d'or and a bottle of brandy. I am to run a race with him, and thou must be present. Good heavens, husband, the wife now cried. Art thou not right in thy mind? Hast thou completely lost thy wits? What can make thee want to run a race with the hare? Hold thy tongue, woman, said the hedgehog. That is my affair. Don't begin to discuss tidings which are matters for men. By the way, this tale was collected probably in the 1700s. Be off, dress thyself, and come with me. What could the hedgehog's wife do? She was forced to obey him whether she liked it or not. So when they had set out on their way together, the hedgehog said to his wife, Now pay attention to what I am going to say. Look you, I will make the long field our race course. The hare shall run in one furrow and I in another, and we will begin to run from the top. Now all that thou hast to do is place thyself here below in the furrow, and when the hare arrives at the end of the furrow on the other side of thee, thou must cry out to him, I am here already. Then they reached the field, and the hedgehog showed his wife her place, and then walked up the field. When he reached the top, the hare was already there. Shall we start? Said the hare. Certainly, said the hedgehog. Then both at once. So saying, each placed himself in his own furrow. The hare counted. Once, twice, thrice, and away! And went off like a whirlwind down the field. The hedgehog, however, only ran about 3 paces, and then he stooped down in the furrow and stayed quietly where he was. When the hare therefore arrived in full career at the lower end of the field, the hedgehog's wife met him with the cry, I am here already! The hare was shocked and wondered not a little. He thought no other than it was that the hedgehog himself who was calling to him, for the hedgehog's wife looked just like her husband. The hare, however, thought to himself, That has not been done fairly, and cried, It must be run again! Let us have it again! And once more he went off like the wind in a storm, so that he seemed to fly. But the hedgehog's wife stayed quietly in her place. So when the hare reached the top of the field, the hedgehog himself cried out to him, I am here already! The hare, however, quite beside himself with anger, cried, It must be run again! We must have it again! All right, answered the hedgehog. For my part, we'll run as often as you choose. So the hare ran 73 times more, and the hedgehog always held out against him. And every time the hare reached either the top or the bottom, either the hedgehog or his wife said, I am here already. At the 74th time, however, the hare could no longer reach the end. In the middle of the field he fell to the ground. Blood streamed out of his mouth, and he lay dead on the spot. But the hedgehog took the louis d'or which he had won and the bottle of brandy, called his wife out of the furrow, and both went home together in great delight, and if they are not dead, they are living there still. This is how it happened that the hedgehog made the hare run races with him on the Buxtehude Heath till he died, and since that time no hare has ever had any fancy for running races with a Buxtehude hedgehog. The moral of this story, however, is firstly that no one, however great he may be, should permit himself to jest at anyone beneath him, even if he be only a hedgehog. And secondly, it teaches that when a man marries, he should take a wife in his own position, who looks just as he himself looks. So whoever is a hedgehog, let him see to it that his wife is a hedgehog also, and so forth. What? Okay. I've never heard of a fairy tale that has a Looney Tunes gimmick that ends in gallows humor.